Hello friends, in this session we are going to learn YAML basics. So let's go. So we will start with the what is YAML. YAML is a file extension often used for YAML files. YAML full form is YAML and markup language, earlier known as yet another markup language. YAML is indeed a straightforward human readable data serialization format that is commonly used for various purposes, including configuration files, data exchange, and structured data representation. Unlike programming language, YAML does not contain executable code but is primarily focused on efficiently representing data in a way that is easy for both humans and computer to understand. So come here to serialization. What is meant by serialization? Serialization, it's referred to process of converting structured data, typically in the form of object, variables, or data structure into YAML representation. So serialization is important because it allows data to be converted into format that can be easily persist, share, or communicated between different systems, language, or environments. Okay. So here YAML files typically written in .yaml or .yml. It's a file extension of that YAML file. Okay. So see here features and basic rules of YAML. So YAML, it's simple and clean syntax and we can read and write easily. Okay. So here see here features of YAML: human readable, white space significance, key and value pairs, list or array, dictionaries or map, comment, data types, multi-line string, anchor and aliases, inheritance and merging, custom data types like that. And rules are indentation, colon and space, single or double quotes, merging. These are the basics rule. So all these features and basics rule we are see in few minutes. Okay. So see here, what is difference between XML, JSON and YAML? All data are same, but we can use different serialization format. Okay. So see here, what is characteristics and how we can this information use in these different languages. So XML language. So see here. Okay. XML language. XML language is extensible markup language. So in this person represent in the angular brace, and this is the open and this one is close. And in that XML language, always angular brace open and close it's important. Okay. And under this person mention the name and age. Okay. Its name mention the John Doe and age mention his age mentioned as 30. Same information mentioned in this JSON JavaScript object notation. So start with the curly brace, and in that curly brace here mention person in double quote and give the colon, and after that here again mention the curly brace, and in that curly brace mention name and age. Okay, like that it's representation. After that, simplest and easiest YAML. YAML means YAML and markup language, and represent person, and under this name and age directly we can mention this all information. Okay. So like that, these are the difference between this XML, JSON and YAML. So which easiest the language? So YAML, it's a easiest language. Okay. After that, we will see popular tools using YAML. So in that popular tools, see here, various tools and applications for configuration files and data representation. Okay, so see here Docker Compose, Kubernetes, Ansible, Jenkins, GitLab CI/CD, Travis CI, Circle CI, Terraform, Jupyter Notebooks, Serverless Framework, Prometheus, Helm, CloudFormation, and GitHub Actions. GitHub Action. These popular tools use in that tools we can use the YAML. Okay, so how we can create this YAML file? So you can firstly choose the text editor like the notepad or any editor you can choose. Here I choose this Visual Studio Visual Studio Code. This editor I will use here. So, and open this text editor and write a simple YAML content. Okay, like that. So we will see how to write this. After that, we have to proper indentation because each and every code or syntax we have to write proper indentation. Okay, we see how means indentation and add the comment if you have required like this. Using this hash, we can write the comment here, add the comment and save this file and choose the location. Okay, so in this way we can create a YAML file and you can test your YAML file in your popular tool. Okay, in your popular tool like this. So next, see data types in YAML. So many data types present in the YAML. So see various data types are representing information and human readable and structure format. Here are common data types YAML in scalar and collections. Okay, under this scalar, see here string, integer, floats, booleans, and null. So we will see step by step the scalar and collections data type, how it's used. Okay, so let me open this Visual Studio Code and string. Coming to the string data type, here this is a text data type. Okay, and they can enclose a single or double quotes but are often written without quotes. Okay, so what means here we can use key and pair. Okay, we can use here key and pair. So let's see. I will use key as a name right here, name, give the colon here and space, give the name as a John Doe. Okay, John Doe. So I will represent without a single or double quotes. Okay, after that, if you want to use another way, this one, same information we can use here in single quote like that. You can use like that, or you can use double quote like that. Okay, so both are three same. So I will use without the code. Okay, after that, here next data type is integer. Okay, so integer data type here I want to use as a ID of that person. So here key is ID and colon space, here give the ID number like 205 like that. Okay, so ID number is 205, or you can mention age, his age as 30, 35 like that. Okay, here we don't use single or double quote, only use without the quote because it's an integer. Okay, This is the integer data type. And this one is what? String data type. Next one, float data type. So how we can use here float data type? So here use percentage hike in that salary, his salary. Okay, how much percent hike? So see here, so 25.5% we can increase his salary. Okay, so like that 0.5 point, it's a float. Okay, points is a float. We can represent float data type like that. Or his education graduation percentage you can mention as a 85.75 or 77, like that. You can mention his graduation percentage like that. Okay, after that next data type is boolean. Okay, so see here this John Doe, his person is manager or not, or he is admin or not. If we can check using this, is admin colon, here you can use here true, or he is not admin person, then you can use false. Okay, like that. Or simplest you can use yes or no, both are same. Okay, or like that you can mention. If I want to use enable or disable any key here, we can mention as on or off, like that. Okay, after that next data type is null. If you want to represent a special value indicating the absence of value, then you can use the null. Okay, so I will mention his description as null. Okay, you can mention this data type as a null. After that, here next data type collection. Collection, under this collection multiple data are present. List array. Firstly, we will see list array. Okay, so in this list array we can mention represent the data as order sequence of items indicating by hyphen followed by space. Okay, so let's see how we can indicate. So here I use fruits colon and mention the data as a, here we are not use tab here, we are use space. Okay, and hyphen space, you can use here mango as a fruit. After that apple, here apple. After that cherry, like that multiple fruits we can add here. Okay, so means what? This is a list of array. Okay, this is the fruit and these are the list of fruits. Okay, if we are use here array object. Okay, so how we can use? See, if I am use here number of employees, and here I mention the employee's name. Okay, and mention here alias, and here give position as developer and mention his age as 45. Okay. After that, another name I want to add here. It's a array object. Okay. So this one is object of that array. Okay. Employee is object of that array. So here I use again another name of the employee. Its name I will use Ramesh. And his position is tester. After that, his age, add here 35. And another array I will add name here Swati. And her position is designer. And her age is 30. Okay. So here, see, this is the employees. Employees is, it's a object of the array. Okay. And these name, okay, these names is names are array. Okay. This array we can use like this. Okay. After that, we have to see another collection type, dictionary and maps. Okay. How we can use here? Unordered collection of key and value pair. Okay. Unordered collection. What is means unordered collection of key and value pair? So see here, take this example. Here, one person information, this name, ID, age, percentage, is admin, is unable. These are the John's information. Okay, John's information. So how we can use unordered collection? Then here, I mention here person and give the space. Okay, and see here, this person information, name, ID, age, percentage, these are the unordered collection of key and value pair. Means what? Name and John, it's another key and value. ID and this integer, this is the another key value pair. Okay. Age, ID and age is different key and value pair. Okay. We are not use same value. Means under the person only we are use John, Charlie, Alice, Ramesh, Swati, like that. Under this name we can use same order collection. Okay. But here in dictionary and map, unordered collection. Okay. Like that. After that we use next data type as a anchor and aliases. Okay. So how we can use here? It allows you to create reference to data within the document using anchor and alias. Anchor used by and alias used by star. Okay. So what is meant by anchor and alias? We are using data from this documentation. If I want to use this alias here, I use alias name. Then I will use here first name using by anchor, it's represent and here use ls. See here, it's in this data I use ls. Okay, ls, like that. It's representing data in your document. Okay, if I want to use last name, we are use aliases using star symbol. Okay, and here use do. Here, see here, do. Okay, means John's surname, last name. Okay, so do here use. Like that, you can use anchor and alias here. Next data type, we will see multi-line string. So multi-line string, what we can represent here in that string? See here, in that multi-line string, you can represent the multi-line string using either pipe character. It's also called literal style. Okay, or greater than character. Okay, it's used. It's also called folded style. Okay, so see here, literal style. How we can use multi-line literal? So use here multi-line literal. Okay, so see, if I want to use here, this is multi-line string in YAML. Okay, and I'll write blah 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 like that. If this one sentence in straightforward. Okay, so I want to split this string. Okay, this string I want to split multi-line string. So how we can do this? Using the pipe. Okay, using the pipe or literal style. So here I use pipe, and here you can split this string sentence. Okay, like that. All this all literal style preserve the new lines. Okay, means what? We can use this using this pipe symbol. We can use this multi-line string. Okay, or another way is you can use, instead of pipe, you can use greater than symbol. Both are same. Okay, it's a one sentence like that. Now we will see next data type, custom data type. Okay, so what is meant by custom data types? It's allow you to define custom data types and tags for specialized data structure or object. How we can specialize this data? So see here, let me open this Visual Studio Code, and we can here customize data type right here. So using this symbol, and here write the my custom type. Okay, here use my custom type and enter, and in that this custom my custom data type, mention the key as name, mention the name as Kishore, And under this, we can mention age 40. And after that, his email ID is Kishore 123@gmail.com, or use here another domain name. Okay, like that. So how we can represent this custom data type using this symbol. Okay. Exclamation mark. Okay. So using this exclamation mark, this symbol, we can mention the custom data types. So in that example, I use custom data types using this name, and it's represent the different field or structure here, like name, age, email ID, like that. And in this, you can use this custom data type in your YAML document. Okay. After that, next data type is, see, timestamp. So how we can use timestamp? It provides a way to represent date and time. Okay. In that YAML file, we can mention the timestamp. So see here how we can use timestamp. So I want to use here at which time we can add this data. Then you can use time stamp colon and represent 2023 dash 09 dash any date. Okay. After that, using T, you can mention time as 14:30. Okay. Dot 00 Z. Like that, you can use time and date. Okay. After that, see, next point is YAML and indentation and whitespaces. So in that indentation, we can use YAML use spaces for indentation. So see here multiple syntax right here, means it's code our, and you can see, let me copy this code and paste in our this YAML link. Okay, paste here this code, and we can check this indentation is proper or not. This indentation are proper or not, we can check. So valid YAML. Okay, so if I use here space like this and go, see here nested mapping are not allowed. Okay, so means what, these two spaces we are removed from here, and let's check. It means indentation. Okay, so here we are not use tab, we can use only space here. And this indentation indicates the nesting level of the data structure. Okay, nesting level means under this person, we are use nested level data structure. Okay, and after that, we are use like a dictionary or map or list or array. Okay, and list of array. So let's see here like this. Let me copy this and paste here and check this indentation is proper or not, and this structure is proper or not. If I use here like this and go, this is not valid. Okay, so we have to write like this. So let's check what is going wrong here. Here we are missed colon. That's why we get error like that. Okay, like that. After that, see next point, nested structure. Okay, so see these are the nested structure. Okay, after that, white spaces and significant. So see here, in that white spaces and significant, it's sensitive to leading white spaces. Okay, means it's this code is inconsistent and incorrect indentation. If I add this space, okay, I add this space like this is not inconsistent or incorrect. Okay, see, this is incorrect. So all the space of array means its space white spaces add correctly. Okay, it's sensitive data. And if see, and now it's okay, means white spaces and significance. After that, blank lines. So how we can see if I allowed for YAML document in the YAML document and typically ignore the parse. Okay, typically ignore this parse means this and these are another. Then you can use blank space here. Okay, you can use blank space. This is another syntax. We add person and see like that. Okay, so means we have to differentiate the blank space. Okay, or blank line. Okay, so today's session we will learn YAML basics. Okay, thank you for the watching video.